Now, Dottie and you,
Yes.
how deep does the relationship go?
We went through, since she's not here, I feel free, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Can I be honest with you?
My viewers would accept nothing less than honesty.
When Dottie and I were in our early 20s, we were having a very difficult time getting dates. You know the Jiffy Pop popcorn, the one that blows up? You know those sponges, those cello sponges they sell at the grocery store? And one side is like a sponge, and the other side is like this, maybe with some oil, lube, sort of highly abrasive, plasticized scrubber. Somebody should come out with an antiperspirant for lesbians because they need it. And we drank a box of wine. The next thing I know, I am passed out cold on the bathroom floor. My skirt is hiked up above my head, and Dottie is going to town on a Diane buffet. Darling, you all right? It makes me very emotional too, because it is a tragedy that the United States government is sending all of the money overseas when there are so many people in this country who cannot get a good night's sleep without kicking their spouse out of bed. It's terrible.
An amazing, amazing story. For someone as talented as you, out in the public, to come on my show and confess.
The last time that I had an attack of RLS.
Restless Leg Syndrome. Very, very serious.
I was working part-time as a school bus driver. And I was driving this school bus filled with toddlers to some, I don't know, zoo, something or other. The next thing I know, my right leg starts twitching back and forth. The next thing I knew, I'm laying at the bottom of a canyon. You know, as a restless leg survivor, it's very important for me to know that I am able to share my experiences, my recovery from RLS. Absolutely. For me, my recovery from RLS started the day that I put my hands up in my first meeting and said, my name is Diane Pescadoro, and I am an RLS survivor. I count my blessings every day that is part of my past. I no longer am afflicted. Because let me tell you something, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, clearly I couldn't drive a bus. It was a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. I seem to have gotten some sort of a Charlie horse or something, I don't know what's happening.
People think this is funny. That's the sad thing. People think this is funny, and it is not. If you've ever just had a twitch or a tick,
darling,
it is.
There is nothing like RLS. Nothing.
It's a tragedy.
And to know that you know, to be blessed with a cure, it is an absolute miracle.
Well, I'll tell you, I took the.
When I had RLS, I used to crap myself 6-7 times a day.
That is one of the worst parts of it.
Hello.
People can't sleep. People cannot.
Hello?
People cannot sleep.
My podiatrist was thinking of putting a picture of my legs up in his waiting room, but the children who were coming in were getting frightened by all the hair.
We'd like to thank you for all
You know what they call these? RLS. Really sexy legs.
RLS, really sexy legs.
That's correct. RLS, really sexy legs.
You ooze self-confidence, okay? But you might be oozing just a little bit much these days.
Coming from someone with a face an awful lot like a turtle.
A turtle. A turtle.
Darling, you look exactly like a turtle. In fact, when I walked in, I all but expected to see him with a shell.